It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's the left fielder. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Not even close there. 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Picks himself up at RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
2 on, 1 out. Carlberg will hit next. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. First and second, 2 outs. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. And he deals. Struck him out looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Two out, space is empty.
Number 3.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Late with the swing there. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
2 strikes.
That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And he hits a ground ball right side. Kyle to first. Inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Mets 1. On to the 4th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Robbie Traynor. There's a swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, He was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Inside.
Number 3, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Marte. And that is that. So digging in, Blaze Jordan. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. Bottom of the inning, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, number 3. Walters back to work. Walters measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2023. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Jenkins makes the play, and there's 1 down. 2 outs, nobody on. So up next for New York, Sergio Santos. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals take game 1 of the series on the road. Number 3 could have done a bit more. 1 down. Walker Jenkins. Next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. Marte headed for 3rd. The throw in, and he's out easily.
Well, that's just a terrible decision to go for 3rd right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Number 3 stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And now off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Up the middle. They take the force out. Inning over. Man at first, 1 away.
Number 3.
And that's outside. And it's 1-0. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Reyes settles under this one. And it's caught for the out. Two out, space is empty.
Number 3.
And that drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That's to 3rd. Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Man at first. And now here is Bryce Eldridge.
One.
This one in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now the left fielder, Connor Griffin. Line drive, base hit. Jordan headed for third. 2, they take the lead.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Fought off foul. Tying run at the plate. And it's even up.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Around third. He'll score easily. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Line drive. Throws across the diamond, and he's out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Christian Moore now at the plate. So the tying run at second, and that'll load the bases.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way out.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and a base hit. Run comes in from second, and it's a 2-run single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Number 3 in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Griffin squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Mets. Our score holds at 5 apiece. One out, runner at second. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
So the tying run at second, and ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
That just misses, and it's 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Ripped to short. Over to Jordan, and they're down to their last out. And next for the Mets, Bryce Eldridge. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Number 3 did well despite the loss.
He can consistently put up games like this one.
It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down. Here's the veteran outfielder. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Eldridge. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Hit weakly on the ground. Handles, throws to first. Out number 3. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Number 3.
Dolander back to work. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, out towards right center. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the DH, Edward Rolls. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. Leaping, and it's gone. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Man at first, 1 away. Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw. Save. And that misses. And a count 2-1.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-2. Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Doyle, the runner at second with 1 away.
Full count.
Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but he needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Base is empty with 2 away. Mark Kyle next up for the Cardinals. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. Leaping, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. Home run number 10 on the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Number 3 in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next offering upstairs.
No, that's the ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Griffin has a beat on it. And that's the inning. Nothing across. So runner at second, 2 down. Taguchi the next to hit. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cardinals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Number 3 with an unremarkable performance. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. And next is the designated hitter. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. That's hard hit on the line. Gillen makes the catch, and that is that. Runner at first with no outs here. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run homer, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
The 1-2. The other way. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there as a run scores.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Number 3 up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. For a base hit. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here. Singy, he squared that one up in a big way. So let's take another look at it with StatCast. Nerdhead assemble.
Just incredible power in this swing as it came off the bat at 117 miles per hour. He saw it all the way. Really good weight transfer and just demonstrated some exceptional bat speed with that swing. Man, impressive.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fired to second. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. So a job well done by the Rays bullpen. 7th inning coming up. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Patrick Montenegro. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Around first, digging for 2. The relay to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when it's...
Here's Juan Soto. Throw to first, and he's back in safely.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
2 on, 1 out. This one popped up. Out number 2. Christian Moore, the next to hit. In the dirt. The tag, and got him at second. They miss a big chance to take. Winning run stands at second. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
First and second, 2 outs. At the plate, Juan Soto. In the air, left field, Carter. And that's the 3rd out. 1 out, runner at second. Bryce Eldridge up now for the Mets. The winning run on second base. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So a runner at third, 2 outs. And stepping in for New York, Jose Salas. Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground.
So bases all loaded up. Evan Carter getting ready to hit. Kicks and fires. Lifted in the air down the left side. In position. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. So runner at second, 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Angel Henao. So the tying run at second, and he hits a ground ball right side. Throw to first, ball game, and the Rays take game 1 of the series on the road. Number 3, certainly not the reason they lost this game. Put together 3 hits, 1 of them. It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. High fly ball down the left field line. Has a beat on it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 2 away with nobody on. Theo Gillen next to hit for the Rays. The other way, and it stays fair. On the ground to first, Isaac. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 out, base is empty. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one almost got him.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Jonathan Beard now at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching for it and brings it in. Tampa as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's the left fielder.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Estrella, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. That missed by a lot, and that is ball one.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And that's outside, and the count is 2-2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And that'll load the bases.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Base hit, 1 run in already. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 6-2. So 2 down. Theo Gillen next to hit for the Rays. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets slug their way to a win in this one. Number 3 with a fair showing in this win. Singled and knocked in a run.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
It's the Tampa Bay Rays going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, runner at second, 2 down. Now the left fielder. This one in the air, center field. Gillen settles underneath it, squeezes it, and that is that. Mets strand 1, scoreless after 1. Back here at Citi Field. And now the shortstop, Patrick Montenegro. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Dives and makes the catch. Two out, space is empty. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fastball is outside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
All right, so in this at bat, he's seeing a couple of off-speed pitches, now back-to-back fastballs. In this count, you definitely got to stay back. Make sure you don't get out in front and be prepared to shorten up and hit the ball the other way.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Carter on the move. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Now here is Theo Gillen. 2 outs. Swing and a ball hammered left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep on him as well. That's great bat control.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Cody back to work. Outside. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. 0 walks so far, which of course indicates good pitching as well, but there have been plenty of times where they've chased outside of the strike zone.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one is absolutely belted back there. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
In the air, right field. Beard. Hauls it in for the out. One out, runner at second. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
I got a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the seventh. This one in the air. Santiago hauls it in for the out. And there's two down. So runner at second, two down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Jose Salas. In the air out to center. Gillen coming on. Nice grab on the run. And that ends the inning. So bases all loaded up. Here's the left fielder. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Carter under this one. Brings it in. And that is that. And next for the Mets, Jose Salas. This could end it. Hit weakly on the ground. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Rays take this one in a blowout. Number 3 played okay, but not well enough to boost them.